The flag is up. They're all in line. And Fall Colors goes to the lead at once, speeding up on the inside. Honorable with Pride of the Fleet right alongside. Those two are vying for the lead as they race down the stretch for the first of two times. Gerard Galligan has a slight lead on the outside with Pride of the Fleet. On the inside, Honorable is only a neck back in second place, and it's a gap of 6 or 7 more lengths to Fall Colors. Make waves on the inside, and Oxus completes the field as they race into and around the turn. Pride of the Fleet and Gerard Galligan now opening up by about 2 lengths. Honorable races in second place as they straighten away down the backside. It's 6 more lengths to make waves with Oxus and Fall Colors completing the field as they race down the backside with about a half a mile to go. Pride of the Fleet now opening up by about 3.5 lengths. Honorable making up just a bit of ground from second place. Make waves and Carol Ann Sloan on the inside. Dropping back into fourth is Oxus and Fall Colors completes field. Oxus is moved into third place and is moving towards Honorable, but the leader is Pride of the Fleet, and he's got about a 2 1/4 length advantage as they race into the final quarter of a mile. Gerard Galligan and Pride of the Fleet have led most of the way. Honorable has stalked him throughout. Make waves, making up ground on the inside in fourth, with Oxus racing in third. With only a furlong to go, Pride of the Fleet has the lead. Honorable under pressure to make up ground as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Pride of the Fleet and Gerard Galligan on their way. Look like they're going to win by a little bit more than a length. Pride of the Fleet, Honorable, Oxus, Fall Colors, and Make Waves.
Make waves, making up ground on the inside in fourth, with Oxus racing in third. With only a furlong to go, Pride of the Fleet has the lead. Honorable under pressure to make up ground as they race into the final 16th of a mile. Pride of the Fleet is Gerard Galligan on the way.
We need to do something with it, try to figure out how to make this better.
They're all in line. And away they go. Acela goes to the lead under Ross Garrity on the outside. Annual Update moving up on the inside to take over second, followed by High She Soar. Hiawassee Jim follows with Wicklow, Triton Light. Casual Creeper, 10 times the trouble. And completing the field is Go Coco Go as they drop out of our view. Acela had the lead when they went out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the second fence. Ross Garrity and Acela went to the lead at once. They come back into view. Acela on top, followed by Hiawassee Jim. Annual Update with High She Soar on the outside. Wicklow is there also as they race in front of the mansion. Acela, Hiawassee Jim, Annual Update. As they race down the hill with a long gallop between fences, Acela and Ross Garrity having about a 1.25 lengths advantage over Carol Ann Sloan and Hiawassee Jim, who race in second place. High She Soar on the outside of Annual Update with Triton Light on the outside. Wicklow is close up also. As they race towards the next fence, still a long gallop between fences. They'll be heading towards a third of 10 fences directly. Acela has led all of the way. Hiawassee Jim in second place, Triton Light in third. High She Soar on the outside of Annual Update with 10 times the trouble there as they jump the third fence. With the lead, Acela, Hiawassee Jim stalking him all of the way as they race out of our view now and heading towards the fourth fence. Acela still with the lead. Hiawassee Jim is now only a head back, racing in second place, making a bit more than that. Acela, Hiawassee Jim, Triton Light on the outside. Annual update, High Seas Soar. Casual Creeper on the outside of 10 times the trouble, with Wicklow right in front of them. And Go Coco Go continues to complete the field. When they come back into view, they'll be at the sixth fence. Acela has made all of the running, with Hiawassee Jim stalking him throughout. They come back into view. It's Acela still with about a length and a half to 2 length advantage. Hiawassee Jim is followed by Annual Update with High Seas Soar on the outside. Wicklow moving up, Triton Light moving back. Casual Creeper with 10 times the trouble right alongside as they clear the 8th fence. Acela still on top by a little bit, making it length and a half to a length and 3/4 over Hiawassee Jim. Annual Update was racing close to the leaders as they went out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the 9th fence. Acela leads as they come towards and over the next fence. Acela still on top by about a length and 3/4. Annual Update moves into second place with High Seas Soar between horses. Hiawassee Jim on the outside. Those three very closely bunched behind our leader. Racing down the hill for the final time, Acela still on top. High Seas Soar is now taking over second place as they race down the backside. Less than a length separates those two. Hiawassee Jim on the outside in third. As they come back into view, we've got a new leader, High Seas Soar on top by about a length and a 1/4. Jacob Roberts has gone to the front with High Seas Soar, and he's opened up about a length and a half advantage. Casual Creeper has rallied from far back for Patty Young to take over second place as they jump the next fence. High Seas Soar on top. High Seas Soar is followed by Casual Creeper on the outside. Annual Update on the inside under Karen Norris as they race towards and over the final fence. They'll come back into view shortly. High Seas Soar and Jacob Roberts with the lead as they turn for home. Annual Update races in third place. Casual Creeper in second as they race up the hill towards the finish line. High Seas Soar on top. Casual Creeper racing in second place. High Seas Soar to win it by about 2 1/4 lengths.
Over the final fence. They'll come back to the view shortly. High Seas Soar and Jacob Roberts with the lead as they turn for home. Annual Update racing up the hill towards the finish line. High Seas Soar on top. Casual Creeper racing in second place. High Seas Soar to win it by about 2 1/4 lengths. Casual Creeper and Annual Update.
Okay, everyone, right here.
I've never ridden the horse before, but absolute professional. He's such a great little ride. I didn't really have to do much. I just kind of sat there and steered him, to be totally honest with you.
It was great to win for a former.
And away they go. Merging goes to lead under Karen Norris. Now moving up on the inside to take command is Eastbound Train. Eastbound Train vying for the lead as Merging comes back again on the outside. Merging loses ground at the Eastbound Train has the lead. Eastbound Train on top. Merging following in second place on the extreme outside as our field races out of our view. When they come back into sight, they'll be heading towards the second fence. Eastbound Train with the lead. Master of Markets jumps in second place, followed by Bramwell on the inside third, and Merging Tisrell there also. as they race toward in front of the mansion. Eastbound Train has made most of the running. Master of Markets and Gerard Galligan racing in second place. Bramwell follows in third. Don't Doubt Me is there also. Racing in fourth place, Merging and Todd We Trust 'Tis Relevant. Completing the field is Pagan Cat. Good gallop between fences, heading now towards the third fence. Eastbound Train on top. Boston Accent now speeding up to take a very slight edge as they head towards and over the next fence. Eastbound Train with the lead at the fence. Eastbound Train still with a very slight lead. Boston Accent regains the advantage on the outside. Eastbound Train racing in third. Master of Markets in fourth, followed by Bramwell, Don't Doubt Me, and Todd We Trust 'Tis Relevant. Pagan Cat and Merging completes the field. One more time to go around. Heading now towards the fifth fence, and they're dueling on the front end. Boston Accent racing in second place. Eastbound Train with a very slight lead on the Darren Nagel as they go out of sight. Eastbound Train on top. Boston Accent follows in second place. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the sixth fence. They went out of sight. Eastbound Train, who's been on the lead or near the lead every step of the way, still had the advantage. Eastbound Train on top. Boston Accent, Master of Markets on the inside. Bramwell, Don't Doubt Me between horses. 'Tis Relevant and Todd We Trust. Pagan Cat and Skunk completes the field as they head towards the seventh fence. Eastbound Train still with about a 1 length advantage. Boston Accent and Caroline Sloan racing in second place with Master of Markets close up in third. Bramwell within striking distance on the inside in fourth place. They'll be coming back into view very shortly. And when they do, they'll be heading towards the 8th of 11 fences. Eastbound Train, where he's been every step of the way on top, and now his lead is about 2 1/4 lengths. Bramwell on the inside with the pink silks races in third place, and Master of Markets is there also. Racing in front of the mansion, Eastbound Train with the lead. Master of Markets, 'Tis Relevant, and Jeff Murphy have rallied to take over third place, followed by Bramwell. In Todd We Trust on the outside, only about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. Racing towards the next fence, Eastbound Train has the advantage. Eastbound Train on top. Master of Markets and Gerard Galligan follow in second place. Bramwell in third, and Todd We Trust has moved into fifth place with 'Tis Relevant right in front of him and Pagan Cat alongside. They race towards the second fence from home. Eastbound Train, 'Tis Relevant, Master of Markets in third, and then Todd We Trust is rallying in fourth place. When they come back into view, they'll have about 1/8 of a mile to go. Eastbound Train, 'Tis Relevant, follows in second place as they race into the stretch. Eastbound Train on top. 'Tis Relevant in second place, and Todd We Trust on the extreme outside. They race towards the finish line. 'Tis Relevant under pressure to make up ground on Eastbound Train. Eastbound Train with the lead. Eastbound Train on the pace throughout.
Have about 1/8 of a mile to go. Eastbound Train, 'Tis Relevant, follows in second place as they race into the stretch. Eastbound Train, 'Tis Relevant under pressure to make up ground on Eastbound Train. Eastbound Train with the lead. Eastbound Train on the pace throughout.
Hey, everyone, right here.
give or take a few. And they're off very gently. Class Cherokee explodes to the lead. Skillet Glacier following in second place. Aja in third with Heroic Royal. Blazing Burl is there also. Einsman and Tiz Nasty completes the field as they head towards and over the first fence. They race out of our view. They will be coming into sight shortly and heading towards the second fence. Vladikov on top. Vladikov on top by about 6 or 7 lengths. Class Cherokee follows in second place with Skillet Glacier, Heroic Royal, Aja, Blazing Burl, Einsman, and Tiz Nasty completes the strung out field as this is the first of 2 times to go around. Vladikov and Jacob Roberts in command by at least 6 or 7 lengths as they gallop down the hill the first of 2 times. Vladikov is our leader. Class Cherokee and Darren Nagel following in second place with Skillet Glacier in third. Heroic Royal with Aja right behind Heroic Royal. Einsman is there also, and Tiz Nasty completes the field. Vladikov is the one to catch, and he's got about a 5-length advantage over Class Cherokee, who's going well in second place, as is Skillet Glacier and Jeff Murphy on the outside, who are now vying for second. They head towards and over the next fence. Vladikov's lead has now shrunk to about 1.25 lengths, as Class Cherokee has moved to well within striking distance as they clear the fourth fence. Vladikov has the lead. He's on top again by about 1.75 lengths. Skillet Glacier now moves into second place with Class Cherokee right alongside. Heroic Royal, Aja, Blazing Burl, Einsman, and Tiz Nasty completes the field as they go out of sight. Vladikov showing away by about 1.75 lengths as they go out of our view. Vladikov has made most of the running. At one stage, he had about a 6 or 7 length advantage. When they went out of sight, his lead had shrunk to about 1.5 lengths. When they come into our view, they'll be heading towards the sixth fence. Vladikov with about 1.5 lengths advantage over Class Cherokee. Skillet Glacier on the outside of Class Cherokee vying for second. Heroic Royal sitting right behind those 3 with Aja and Patty Young right alongside. Blazing Burl, Einsman, and Tiz Nasty. As it's anybody's horse race, this is only about 8, 9, maybe 10 lengths front to back. When they come into view, they'll be heading towards the third fence from home. A long ways to run yet, at least 3/4 mile. Vladikov has made most of the running. He still has the lead as they come back into view. Vladikov on top by about 1.25 lengths. Class Cherokee, Darren Nagel up, racing in second place. Skillet Glacier as Heroic Royal is moving up on the outside under Ross Garrity. They gallop down the hill. Vladikov still with the lead. He's led every step of the way or very close to it as they race down the hill and head towards the next jump. Vladikov, Skillet Glacier right behind him with Heroic Royal alongside. Class Cherokee, those 3 very tightly bunched right behind our leader. Vladikov on top. Heroic Royal moving up on the outside, now races to within 1 length of the leader. Class Cherokee on the inside with Skillet Glacier in the middle of the course. Blazing Burl has moved closer to the leaders on the outside. Tiz Nasty is there also as they clear the next fence. Vladikov is still the one to catch, and he's got a slight advantage with Class Cherokee is under some pressure to make up ground on the inside. Class Cherokee and Vladikov as a team over that one. There's Heroic Royal in third and Aja racing in fourth. They race into the stretch on the outside. Class Cherokee and the inside Vladikov, and Aja is making up ground on the outside. Class Cherokee and Darren Nagel by 1 length. Aja in second place, Heroic Royal, Vladikov.
Cherokee and Darren Nagel.
Lost the jockey. Lost the trainer.
We're rolling. Rolling. That was good. Nice horse. He had a nice run at Far Hills a couple of weeks ago. He finished a good third, and I got on him there. She just thought this is a fine horse, and he ran like a good horse. So it was grand. It was nice.
All right. Thanks so much.
In line. And Foolish Surprise goes to lead once. In Fuego running in second place, followed by Vitor, King of All Diamonds, and St. Jerome is the early trailer. Foolish Surprise and James Slater opening up by about 3.5 lengths. In Fuego follows and jumps in second place. Vitor on the outside with King of All Diamonds, and St. Jerome completing the 5-horse field, strung out just a bit. Foolish Surprise went to the lead at once, is still maintaining a clear advantage over In Fuego as they gallop towards the second fence. Foolish Surprise now on top by about 3 lengths. In Fuego, the gray on the inside. Vitor and Ross Garrity right alongside In Fuego, now dropping back a bit. King of All Diamonds races in fourth for Jacob Roberts, and St. Jerome continues to complete the field. Foolish Surprise on top by 2.25 lengths. In Fuego follows in second place with Vitor in third. King of All Diamonds follows in fourth place with St. Jerome racing in fifth as they head now towards the third fence, but they've got a long gallop here between fences. Foolish Surprise has the lead. As they drop out of our view briefly, Foolish Surprise on top. In Fuego follows in second place. Vitor on the outside. King of All Diamonds in fourth place, and St. Jerome in fifth place. Foolish Surprise continuing to set the pace as they head towards the third fence. When Graham Alcock's flag dropped, Foolish Surprise went to the lead at once, and he has held that advantage, making about a 2.25 length advantage over In Fuego and Patty Young, who are going evenly in second place. Vitor follows with King of All Diamonds and St. Jerome. Heading towards the next fence, Foolish Surprise running and jumping with the lead. Vitor joins In Fuego as those two vie for second place. King of All Diamonds in fourth, and St. Jerome races in fifth place, but only about 5 or 6 lengths off the lead. Racing towards the fifth fence, Foolish Surprise, In Fuego, Vitor on the outside in third place. King of All Diamonds and St. Jerome tightly bunched as they went out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the sixth fence. Foolish Surprise has made all of the running. Foolish Surprise still on top by about 2 lengths. In Fuego follows in second place. Vitor right behind In Fuego. King of All Diamonds and Jacob Roberts in fourth place. And St. Jerome and Karen Norris completing the field as they clear the next fence. Foolish Surprise, In Fuego, Vitor, King of All Diamonds, and St. Jerome as they go out of sight, with Foolish Surprise wins the lead. In Fuego in second place. Vitor is followed by King of All Diamonds. They come back into view. They'll be heading towards the third fence from home. Foolish Surprise has led from the beginning. On the inside, In Fuego moves just a bit closer in second place, with Vitor on the outside in third. King of All Diamonds and St. Jerome, it's only about 4 lengths front to back in this quintet as they race down the hill for the final time. Foolish Surprise leading from the start under James Slater. In Fuego with Vitor right alongside. St. Jerome has moved up on the outside of King All Diamonds. Anybody's horse race with about a half a mile to run. Full of Surprise still with the lead. In Fuego right behind him. Vitor and Ross Garrity on the outside, now vying for second. You could throw a blanket over the field as they race up the hill towards the final fence. In Fuego in the middle of the course. On the outside, Vitor. On the inside, Foolish Surprise. Those three jumped that one. There was about a length and a quarter separating them all. They race towards the next. On the outside, In Fuego and Patty Young have gone to the lead. Foolish Surprise jumps in second place. Vitor in third. St. Jerome on the outside. They turn for home. In Fuego has the lead. Vitor trying to come again on the outside. St. Jerome on the inside. Racing towards the finish line. It's In Fuego! In towards the finish line.
Thank you. You got it. Thank you.
I'm out of the picture, and we want Ron Rosner in there.
How'd the race go?
Yeah, it was good. First time it's out on the horse, so Jack, no instructions. His horse are always fitting well, so basically just jumping off handy and hopefully get the job done, and thank God he did. So, easy.
And away they go in the Noel Laing. Saluda Sam goes to lead Decoy Daddy, followed by Spy in the Sky Eddie and Fog Island. As they go out of sight, Saluda Sam and Jeff Murphy go into the lead. Decoy Daddy racing in second place. When they come into view, they'll be heading towards the first fence. When they went out of sight, Saluda Sam had the lead. Decoy Daddy was racing closest to him in second place. And here they come. Decoy Daddy on the inside, Saluda Sam on the outside, stablemates dueling down the backside. Inti with Fog Island on the inside, and Spy in the Sky is last, but only about 4 lengths off the lead. They race down the backside and head towards the next fence. Decoy Daddy on the inside in the green cap, Saluda Sam on the outside in the yellow. Inti follows in third place. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the second fence. Decoy Daddy on top by about a half a length. Saluda Sam races and jumps in second place. Inti on the outside. Fog Island now moving into third place. Inti in fourth, another length farther back. And it's a length and a half farther back to Spy in the Sky. The field's tightly bunched as they race in front of the mansion, heading towards the third fence. Decoy Daddy and Carol Ann Sloan with the lead. Saluda Sam now moving alongside and taking a very slight advantage. Saluda Sam now opening up by about a length and a half to 2 lengths. Decoy Daddy follows in second place with Fog Island on the outside, Inti on the inside, and Spy in the Sky, content to let the others set the pace. Racing towards the fourth fence, Saluda Sam, Decoy Daddy, Fog Island. Spy in the Sky moving on the inside of Inti as they race up the hill with one more time to go around. Decoy Daddy now puts his head out in front. Saluda Sam right alongside in second place. Fog Island and Karen Norris in third. Inti follows in fourth place. And Spy in the Sky and Tom Foley with the best view of all sitting right behind the field and waiting to move. Over the fifth fence they go. Decoy Daddy on top. Saluda Sam now regaining the advantage. Saluda Sam, Decoy Daddy jumping in second place. Fog Island now moves up to take over second place as Decoy Daddy drops back into third. As they go out of sight, Saluda Sam has the lead. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the seventh fence. Saluda Sam had the lead when it went out of sight. Fog Island was second, Decoy Daddy was third. They come back into view. Saluda Sam running and jumping and flying over that one. Fog Island races in second place. Decoy Daddy on the outside in third. And Spy in the Sky has moved close up in fourth place. Indy dropping back in fifth. Saluda Sam, the one to catch. Decoy Daddy closest to him. Fog Island racing in third place. Spy in the Sky close up in fourth. And Inty completes the field as they are out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the eighth fence. Saluda Sam has been prompting the pace throughout. Saluda Sam jumping with about a 2-length lead. Decoy Daddy on the outside of Fog Island. Those two are heads apart in second place. Spy in the Sky and Tom Foley racing in fourth. And Indy completes the 5-horse field. Saluda Sam on top by about 2.5 lengths. Decoy Daddy on the outside. Fog Island jumps in third place, going well now, moves into second place, and Spy in the Sky is making his move. You can throw a blanket over the first four as Indy is behind them. Racing down the backside for the final time. Spy in the Sky has gone to lead, but Decoy Daddy is only about 2.5 lengths off the lead, racing in second place. Spy in the Sky on top, Decoy Daddy in second place, Saluda Sam with Fog Island there. Also Fog Island in third place. Saluda Sam is dropping back. Spy in the Sky has the lead. Can he hold off Decoy Daddy? Spy in the Sky on top with only one more fence to clear. Decoy Daddy and Carol Sloan racing in second place. Spy in the Sky at the last and jumps clear. Decoy Daddy in second place. They turn for home. Spy in the Sky on top. Decoy Daddy trying to come back again on the inside. It's Spy in the Sky with the lead. But here comes Decoy Daddy. Decoy Daddy and Spy in the Sky. Decoy Daddy with the lead. And it's Decoy Daddy. What a race.
Race for number 1, Spy in the Sky, owned by Colin G. Ryan, trained by George Weaver and ridden by Tom Foley.
As expected, we kind of figured we'd be up there on the pace, and so with Saluda Sandwich we knew it would happen. Just let him gallop away, and he loves this course so much, like literally he would gallop around here himself, just a steering job, but Tom took it up to the final 2 out, and I just let my horse get a breather, run down the hill, get his wind back, and got a good jump at the last and up the inner, and he was fantastic. He's fantastic, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
4th time.
Yeah. Thank you.
They're all in line. And they're off and running. First in the view is Yo-Ho. Casa Cavallo racing in second place. Pat Performer, EMZ Firecracker. Blue Buck and Slaney Road completes the field. It's strung out from the start. Racing out of our view briefly, Yo-Ho and Zoe Valvo opened up by about 6 lengths. Casa Cavallo follows in second place under Karen Norris. Now Slaney Rock speeds up to take over second and is moving towards the lead. Yo-Ho on the inside, Slaney Rock on the outside. Casa Cavallo follows in third place. with Pat Performer on the inside racing in fourth. EMZ Firecracker and Blue Bach completes the field. Yo-Ho vying for the lead with Slaney Rock. Slaney Rock in the yellow silks on the outside, Yo-Ho on the inside. Less than a length separates those two, and it's a good gap back to the others. They probably got about 3/4 of a mile to go. Still on the front end, Slaney Rock has the lead, Yo-Ho right behind him. Casa Cavallo follows in third place, but about 10 lengths behind our leaders. Slaney Rock on top, Yo-Ho in second place. Casa Cavallo is followed by Pat Performer, EMZ Firecracker, and Blue Bach is the trailer as they go out of sight. Slaney Rock and Aaron Swope with the lead. Yo-Ho following in second place on the extreme outside. Yo-Ho now going to the front, has about a 2-length advantage over Slaney Rock. Casa Cavallo and Kieran Norris making up ground, moving best of all now, taking over third, moving towards second, now moving towards the leader as they go out of sight. Yo-Ho on top, Casa Cavallo in second place. Casa Cavallo has made the lead as they're out of our view now. When they come into view, they'll have about 3/16 of a mile to go. They went out of sight. Casa Cavallo was moving to the lead. They come back into view as Casa Cavallo on top. On the inside, Slaney Rock now coming back again. Casa Cavallo, though, with the lead. Slaney Rock in the middle of the course. EMZ Firecracker, Pat Performer on the inside. They race as a team towards the finish line. Liam McGurk in the middle of the course with EMZ Firecracker. EMZ Firecracker rallies from far back to win this one.
Cavallo, though, with the lead. Slaney Rock in the middle of the course. EMZ Firecracker, Pat Performer on the inside. They race as a team towards the finish line. Liam McGurk in the middle of the course with EMZ Firecracker. EMZ Firecracker.
Race goers have been across the board of the races in Montpelier for many years.